So let's talk about the word correspond. C-O-R, respond, correspond. So the hologram is reciprocal, and if anybody has a problem with a hologram, it just means holy writ. Hologram means holy written, completely written by the hand of one person. The hologram that you're looking at is written by one person. The Holy Writ. The hand of God. So anyway, the same story is repeating everywhere at all times. So the word correspond, I was meditating on it this morning, and if you look it up, it means together, respond. But if you take the word core and break it into its parts, it means heart. So how can core mean together and heart at the same time? The reason is this whole holographic reality is a correspondence based on the heart of man. It's all corresponding on the heart. So you reap what you sow, right? So God, the seven spirits of God go out from the throne in Revelation, seeking whose heart is right by him. So the seven spirits are going through the earth to see whose heart is right before God. It's all about the heart. It's a correspondence. So when you write a letter to somebody, they respond. They respond back. And what is respond? Re is again. Pond is ponder. Ponderosa, ponder. Goes back to the metronome, back and forth. So respond is the pond or the pound, responding heart to heart. The heart's in the pound or the pond, like a bunch of fish in a pond. The fish in the pond correspond heart to heart. The sheep and the wolves inside the pound correspond according to the heart, to their hearts, and they reap what they sow. So there's a reflection back and forth. It's reciprocal. Everything responds. You give somebody something, they have to take it. And you get it back. Give and it shall be given. Pressed down, shaken together, the Bible says. What you give out responds back. Actually, I'm going to study that verse because give and it shall be given. Pressing out, pushing out, multiplying, multiplication. What's your response? Respond. Integrating the pond. The letter S is integrate. P-O-N is pond. The pound. The sheep and the goats in the pound. So the responding in the hologram, the response is based on the heart of man. The heart of mankind. A woman responds to the man, right? She responds. If you break a piece of a magnet off and you got one piece in your hand and you move it, the other piece responds. You got a left hand and a right hand. What you're doing here is responding over here. In other words, if I reach here, this arm goes back, this one's forward. Everything's a response. When you walk, one leg in front of the other, as the one's moving forward, the other one's actually looks like it's moving backward, from my outside perspective. I'm sure if you were filming somebody as they're walking, if you at a certain angle, it looks like you can see the response there in the leg movement. But you're pushing off. One leg is pushing, one leg is pulling in a way. It's got to be pulling for friction, right? Push and pull. In physics, the first thing you learn is every force, F is equal to ma. Force has an equal and opposite reaction, right? And so, same with electricity. E is equal to IR, or Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. The current. So when you set a voltage on a circuit, and the current, and depending on the resistance, the voltage and the current are related. Relations, reciprocal, related. Everything in that circuit is related. It corresponds. The more current, the more voltage, the more current. The more resistance, the less current. Voltage stays the same. It's all corresponding. It's all related, relational. So the heart of man, face to face with the heart of another person, face to face, reciprocity, the reciprocal relationship. The correspondence is based on the core. And what is the core? The core is the kernel. What is the kernel? The heart of man. You either come to this channel and you're going to grow, or you're going to come to this channel and you're going to go the other way. Because you can't hear source code truth without growing. And it hits everybody where they're at. You might say, well, I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I know. We all do that. Source code truth hits you where you are. It doesn't matter what level you're on. The same path. You're moving towards the same path. You're either moving to the flash or the anti-flash. You're moving towards flash mindset or anti-flash, which is spirit versus flesh. And those who reject it, the source code truth, which is based on the Bible, the Holy Writ. The Bible is the Holy Writ. You reject the Bible, you reject the truth. You reject your own self, to be honest with you. You reject the Bible, you reject your own health, your own prosperity, your own growth. You reject yourself. That's sad, ain't it? Most people, because we're born in a abusive MK Ultra mind control society, most people are born, they hate themselves. If they hate themselves, they hate other people. And so in order to be transformed and changed to agape love, instead of just love, agape love, to be transformed, you need something outside yourself. And the word is forever settled in heaven. Now down here is the snake eating the snake. So right in front of you is a version of the Mother Earth, the machine, the Ma. Ma is water, blood. The water creature without the spirit. Mae is water, blood, spirit. Ma versus May. So you need something outside yourself to escape this befallen time system. It's all befallen, and you're not going to make it unless you get in the Word and renew your mind. And you need to rightly divide the Word, and you need to know that Bible like the back of your hand. If you can get the Bible like that, if it just comes to your mind automatically, then that's a good sign right there. If Bible verses just pop in your mind, you're on the right path. Because you can beat the system lies.